having something like Gnar when you have Seraphine, because Nefiri dives, but she usually dives the very back line. Gnar dives in and he kind of mega Gnars everyone. And Seraphine's going to send the Encore straight through that. But the answer from LYON is Pike for Isles. Okay. Punished there. Shun is going to come around from the side, though. Saint, you okay, brother? First Dark and Dagger already hits. Shun continuing the chase. Saint on the run. Inspired trying to kill off his wolf to get down here. Saint escapes, but he has to flash to do it. Now Inspired has showed up. Slams him into the wall here with Ishtal's impact. Shun still trying to get away here on the Nefiri. Does not have the flash. It's first blood over to On, who rotates first. And it's BLG picking up 2 kills. Shun stays. Almost got away with Saint, but then saving his own teammate. Ben's going in for the auto attack. It's a solo kill in the top lane. Lethal tempo Gnar. Put the emphasis on the lead. Inspired waiting around nearby, so now his pressure's also not going to get much. Downtown arrow coming in from Viper. Shun's there, Knight's there. Saint is out of there as the kill goes over to Knight.
BLG just playing so well. The arrow from Viper connecting on towards Saint, and Shun in a position to try and cover both sides of the equation. If Inspired went top, he was there, but was happy to take a mid laner for his troubles.
And now with the resources spent, you don't have the arrow, you don't have the Mega Gnar, you don't have Shun's ulti. You're going to see BLG back away from the grubs. Inspired's going to try to secure those for now as Knight goes ahead, takes his recall. We'll see if he wants to walk back to lane or try to teleport, maybe make a play to try to contest here at these grubs. On is in the area, but so is Isles. Shun hanging around nearby here too. Inspired tries to go for the Ishtal's impact, uses Impale to force out the flash from On. It's still Inspired and Isles with control over the grub pit.
Yeah, On trying to be annoying there, and Inspired's like, I'm calling your bluff. You do not have anyone in behind you. But Ben getting a nice trade there. Also Viper, while this was all going on, managed to take some turpin up line to try and go for this dragon though, as Viper has to look for the reset. There's the shockwave.
Yeah, Knight going in after Saint here, continuing to just put damage into that health bar here with the clockwork. Wind up, one more hit would have got him. Saint stays alive from drinking the potion as On is about to die down here in the bottom lane. Berserker takes him out as Inspired arrives. Viper down to 200 HP, but Shun is hanging around in case LYON goes too far. Well, Shun is over the wall, wants to try to contest him for this one. The Impale connects though. Isles trying to come in and help, but no, Shun just steals it away. He walks in, he's trapped in the score. Inspired, very cheap item, very powerful. As Isles does find a nice pull onto On here in the mid lane. Gravity Field's gonna stun him off, but a nice shockwave coming in from Knight to turn things right back around. Saint is down and Knight is on a killing spree. The golden left hand slams his fist. The entirety of game 1 until the game ending fight. This is BLG dominating the early game here in game number 2. Saint gets away for now, does evade that last hit from the
TP
ball.
behind.
TP coming in, LYON trying to make some kind of a play. Mega Inferno Bomb, not a whole lot of value there, as now we're going to see BLG look to maybe try to turn it around, but no, nice shutdown going over to Saint, as he now has to escape. Ben arrives here with the TP, trying to get something back. It's BLG here in a 4v5 as Inspired grabs 2 with the Impale. Lots of damage on the BLG. Inspired might have died, but BLG is collapsing. Shun has to try to flash away, but Douglas already killed him. Ben's the last man standing. LYON just got 4 for 1, a massive play. Saint, what the hell? What? Saint takes a turret shot, it's a 4 for 2. It still favors LYON.
Still try contest.
Yep. LYON trying to move up, challenge BLG here at the Rift Herald. Mega Inferno Bomb finds damage only onto On. As the Herald is secured by Inspired, On gonna be careful. No, he's caught in the gravity field. On is about to die here to the Arcane Storm. Saint grabs the first kill. Isles looking to make it a second here tonight, but instead he is punished. It's a 1-for-1 trade, support for support. Battle Herald is already engaged. Shun goes over the wall with a massive shockwave. Shun kills 2. LYON, they lost track of Knight and Shun. And now Knight trying to get away here with 100 HP. Viper's got him slowed. Protoplasm Harness ain't gonna do it this time, as Inspired is about to fall, and LYON overplay their hand. BLG swift to punish with the Shun Knight combo.
The pack separated and BLG saw the weakness. They jump onto the remaining members of LYON. Has been whiffs on the Mega Gnar, but here's the support.
Okay, right back into Mini Gnar. The timing is nice here. Uses the hop to get over Dokla, but now Dokla could be in a little bit of danger. Isles still trying to find the kill here. Bin's 1v2ing. They got to bring in a third man. LYON, they do manage to get their kill, but that was so sketchy.
It may still be, as here comes Shun.
Yeah, Shun wants to try to clean up whatever's left down here. Isles and Dokla getting themselves away, but now Berserker, that Ziggs that you were talking about, the point of power for LYON, shut down with kill credit over to Viper.
And showing that no good deed goes unpunished. Berserker TP's down, doesn't get the assist, ends up dying at the back of it as well. LYON, again, they found some moments, but BLG answering back, that gold lead growing, this tower in the bot lane gonna fall, and Knight should be able to catch that wave in the top lane that Saint teleported to.
Man, oh man, what a crazy sequence. I'm sure once we get the replay, we're gonna have to go all the way back to the topside river, because it really was, it looked like LYON might have had a chance to maybe chase and punish something, but as soon as they separated, you just send in the dog bomb, the ball strapped to Shun. As soon as he collides with the target, the shockwave makes it happen.
No
now
way.
An arrow flying into the top side. Saint sidesteps it. Knight staying alive for now. He tried to flash behind the Impale, but the AoE goes to the side. It still catches him, and LYON have the first kill here in the fight. Knight down. Dokla's also arrived here with the teleport. Public execution 3 seconds away from being available. Bin with the Gnar bar charged. Hits Mega Gnar on that one, clears out the wave. LYON finding a nice pick and getting everybody out.
LYON starting to move across towards this mid lane as well, so you can see On and Shun trying to move here to protect Viper on the mid lane towers. Inspire goes in.
Yeah, Inspire tries to tunnel through the wall, but Shun's still okay for now. However, a lot of pressure still coming in. BLG bring Viper into the fight. Shun tries to get a bit more damage, but no, he's going to be shut down by Saint. Now Viper dies too. LYON's finding even more as On tries to get away, but no! The power siphon for fights to get back into the game, and now they're overloading the top side. Saint still just trying to clear the waves in mid. Everybody else hanging around top, but the turret has already been to the game. Now it's dead even at 21 minutes. BLG are going to have to make sure they're giving LYON the respect they're due, but the Impale's already there. The Mega Inferno Bomb on! He doesn't get hit by death from below. Isles critically misses the ulti, and now LYON's gonna try to run, but Inspire's already been killed.
So much is still available, including the arrow in a couple of seconds.
All right, On is very low with HP. Keep that one in mind, but he's got a lot of shields, a lot of healing. LYON trying to stop this. Berserker over the wall with the AoE damage. Arrow's not going to find a target here. Bouncing bomb still looking. Public execution again, going to miss. Bin goes in for a three-man Mega Gnar. Tosses three of them back, but Dokla's already killed Viper. Saint falls now. Shun barely staying alive, but he is executed by the Baron and Berserker. It's 2 dead on the BLG side, 2 dead on the LYON side. A bloodbath in the river is an equal trade.
You'll take that as LYON. Denying the Baron as maybe more here.
Oh, beautiful bone skewer into the Ishtal's impact. LYON find another one. Nicely Saint up 300 gold overnight over the LPL's best mid laner. As LYON now, they don't want to allow BLG soul point. That could complicate things here in the future, so they've got to try to find some sort of an angle as this Drake is about to spawn. Dokla teleporting in, has the empowered shield ready to go, but the Drake has already begun by BLG. They've got it down to half HP. Bin is about to die. Gets over the wall, stays safe for now, stays alive. Inspire jumping into the pit, but no, it's Shun getting the credit. Dokla's going to be taken low by Bin. Meanwhile, over here with the junglers, both on the front line, both down to about half HP. Dokla's already been killed by Bin. Inspired here with the Impale. Finds the kill into Viper, but a nice shockwave coming back from Knight to make sure Inspired falls too. Everybody on LYON trying to scatter, but no, it's BLG.
But Knight waits patiently, and as they try to jump in here, that's where the shockwave connects. Now you've got the damage from Shun, and it's the follow-up bit being just barely clipping onto Berserker there that really seals the deal for BLG.
And Bin winning out in that top laner battle at the very start of the fight too, eliminating Dokla, making sure it's a 5v4, guaranteed victory there for BLG. Now they've got Soul Point, now they've got the Baron, now they've got to get out of town because LYON's trying to find some sort of a punish, but BLG have already evacuated the area. Isles trying to look for some sort of a chance here at a Bone Skewer. Shun jumps back in. Inspired on the front line, but he's got to be careful. Taking a lot of damage there from Viper and Bin over the wall. Inspired! He's too far forward. BLG have already found their first kill. Make Berserker number 2. Saints about to be 3. Shun falls, but BLG will avenge him in style. Isles the only man left again. Knight with a flash forward. He wants the full ace, and by God, he's gonna get it. 25-17, 5,000 gold lead. That's BLG.
the Scorpion, couldn't find a rock to hide under. BLG with the dog delivery system may have just brought themselves a Game 2 win off the back of that play.
This is, if nothing else, going to explode the gold lead as it rises now to above. And it looks like we've still got another 45 seconds of this Red Bull Baron power play that's already plus 5,000 gold. Enchanted Crystal Arrow not going to find a target there as Shun goes in with a Hound's Pursuit. He just wants to kill Isles. He's bleeding him down with the Dark and Daggers. He gets the kill. Shun's a 1-for-1 trade on that one. Just a full send out of the BLG jungler. Meanwhile, Inspired behind BLG, setting up for maybe a flank angle. Saint is still in the top lane, pushing the tier 2 of BLG, and he has no teleport. There's no way for the Victor to get here quickly, so BLG is just ransacking the base. Mid lane inhibitor already down, bot lane inhibitor turret about to fall next.
Basically hoping that Saint can get back in time and Inspire can then come in behind them.
Won't get top laner. Viper fires the volley forward, slowing down Dokla. They've got the enemy Ambessa down to half HP. Nice sidestep of the boulder there from Inspire, but Bin goes in for the Mega Gnar, only onto the enemy tank. BLG continuing their retreat now as everybody from LYON has showed up. Isles jumps in straight to his own demise. Inspired now trying to continue his retreat as On flashes away from the Arcane Storm. Bin already had to trigger his Sterax, so he's low, but he's continually getting healed up by On, and Shun has now rejoined the fray. The Dark and Daggers fly, and Lion's about to die. Shun and the rest of BLG continually charge forward. Saint has to try to get himself away, but the flash won't save him. Inspired dies next, and nobody's left standing on LYON. BLG gonna march it in.
BLG find their moment with some big swings in the team fights, thanks to Knight on the Orianna and his line watching their Nexus crumble.
Knight will remain undefeated on that Orianna here in 2026. BLG will move to match point with an 11,000 gold lead, taking out LYON in Game 2.